Welcome back to SBRpicks.com. Tonight we have a huge schedule hitting the ice tonight. Pause for sarcasm. Just kidding. We only have 3 games here, but guess what? SBR is still bringing you the very best picks on every single game. And even better than that, you're getting all 3 of the best picks right here in one place. Now, joining me here is the man with a plan, NHL expert odds analyst Dave Golikoff. How are you doing today, Dave?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I am great. Thanks so much for asking. All right, let's kick it off talking about the early game for this evening, that 8 o'clock matchup between the Chicago Blackhawks and the New York Rangers. Now, we've got 2 excellent hockey clubs here, 2 of the best in the league, I'd say. How do you see this match playing out, Dave? What should we play here?
Well, I think the juice kind of dictates the play for me. I'm not really interested in laying higher than minus 140 in most cases. So Rangers are laying a pretty big number. It does make sense in many regards. This is a Rangers team that's only lost once in regulation in their last 17 games. So they are playing pretty well right now. As for the Blackhawks, one of the reasons I don't want to lay minus 160 is because the Blackhawks are playing well too. This is a team that's won, 8 of their last 10 games. So they're quite impressive. They played last night, beat the Islanders pretty easily. Since I don't really like the side, I'm going to take the under. I think that under is worth a look here. The Rangers have played under in 7 straight. Blackhawks have been a pretty big under team all season. These 2 teams met up about a week ago in New York. The result was 1-0. So I'm looking for an under in this situation.
All right, great pick there. Next up at 10 o'clock, we've got the Columbus Blue Jackets at the Edmonton Oilers. Now, completely opposite position here. We've got a game of 2 terrible teams, but it really doesn't get any worse than the Oilers in this match, or in any match for that matter. So what do you think here, Dave? Should we lock in on a side here, or what are you thinking?
I think I'd rather be watching Courtney and Chloe reruns from their Hamptons episodes. But if you have to watch this and you have to bet on this, I would go with the over. These are 2 teams that, allow goals in bunches. The Oilers have been brutal so far this month. They've been brutal in terms of goals allowed all season, but this month specifically allowed 3 goals or more in 6 of their games this month, allowing an average of 3.5 goals allowed in their last 13. Columbus, there's no way I'm laying juice with Columbus after watching them lose to Carolina. That was a pick we had here. We laid minus 140 with Columbus and ended up with egg on our face. So not taking the side, not picking sides here. I'm picking the over. I think the goaltending's been pretty bad on both sides. And then also just the series history, 5 straight between these sides have seen at least 6 goals. That means they've all gone over. I'm going to expect another over here tonight.
All right, so we've got 2 total plays here locked down. And finally, we've got that LA Kings heading into Anaheim to play the Ducks for our final match this evening at 10:30. Now, Anaheim is number 1 in the West, while the Kings rank sort of mediocre in the conference. How can we play this match to our advantage tonight, Dave?
Well, I'd be looking at the Kings as a road dog. Keep an eye on who's in net for Anaheim, but in either case, I still like the Kings. If it's Frederik Andersen, he was the starter, kind of lost his job because of injury, but he really hasn't been that good just before or after the injury. He's allowed 22 goals in his last 7 outings. Gibson has played well in spurts for them, but there's a reason why he was in the number 1 goaltender going into this year. I don't think they would like to go into the playoffs with him as their number 1. But in any case, in this spot, you've got a Ducks team that has some question marks in net. The Kings have won 5 of their last 7 games. There are only 2 losses there, were 1-goal losses to Nashville and Pittsburgh. That's nothing to really be ashamed of. And Jonathan Quick is playing really well for them right now. He's given up just 5 goals in his last 5 outings. So I think the Kings have an edge in net here, and I think they're worth a play.
All right, then there you have it, guys. The best 3 picks you'll find on all 3 matches for this evening. And you can check out the full article and breakdown on each one of these games just by following that link in the description of this video. Dave, thanks again for hanging out with us today and offering your free picks.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty, guys. Good luck on your picks this week. And until next time, this is Megan Rochester for SBRpicks.com.